ABC's Rachel Scott is in Atlanta with more. Good morning, Rachel.
Eva, good morning. And Republicans absolutely need the president's base to turn out, but President Trump is falsely blasting the runoff elections as illegal and invalid. Tomorrow, though, President Trump and President-elect Joe Biden will be in town campaigning. And of course, those are just allegations of voter fraud. There's been no credible evidence of that. The president and his allies have lost more than 50 cases in court. So now some Republicans are stuck between two arguments. They're fighting to overturn the results of the 2020 election while also trying to encourage their base to get out and vote here in Georgia. And some in the party fear that those claims will now cost them control of the Senate. Eva?
Rachel Scott for us there in Atlanta. Thank you.
Correspondent Rachel Scott is in Atlanta with the very latest. Good morning, Rachel.
Martha, good morning. In Georgia, already seeing record voter turnout for a special election. More than 3 million have already cast their ballot here. But with just 48 hours to go, one of the Republicans in the race, Senator David Perdue, is now on the sidelines. He is in self-quarantine after coming into close contact with a campaign staffer who tested positive for COVID-19. And the stakes could just not be higher. Republicans are calling this their last line of defense. Democrats say what happens here in Georgia will set the course of Joe Biden's presidency. So to pull this off, Democrats would have to win both of their races. That would bring the split in the Senate to 50-50, and then Vice President-elect Kamala Harris would serve as the tie-breaking vote. But if one of those Democratic candidates lose just one of their races, Republicans will be hanging on to majority in the Senate. And at this point, it's all about turning out the base to vote. So that's why tomorrow you will see President Trump and President-elect Joe Biden campaigning here. Even though Biden was the first Democrat to win the state of Georgia in nearly 30 years, runoff elections in this state have largely favored Republicans. But then on the flip side, you have some Republicans who are concerned that the president's own words that the election is rigged, that these runoffs are invalid, will then cost them majority in the Senate. Martha.